Today I'm spending the entire day without my hearing aid. Here's what that looks and feels like. My mum sorting out the bath water, but I couldn't hear the crackling of the water going and making good smell. Good morning everyone. We are walking to Mum's workplace because I usually volunteer every Tuesday morning to help make baking butties, and I'm going to have my hair up all day today so you know that I am not shooting once that the band comes in. So yeah, I've got no healing. I'm going a whole day without them in. I don't really know what to expect today really, because I haven't really come across, I don't know, people that can't be asked. So yeah, I'm going to take you with me for the day. Right, so one person come up behind me.
Yeah, right, so I had to give a presentation on bacon butties the other day, and it was, I was told by my lieutenant that it was an acid trip of a presentation.
I'm going to say Christian.
Thanks a lot.
No, the next person comes up.
Yeah. Get it right, Lydia.
So I've got to go on my first day course tomorrow and it's going to take all day long.
I think that was Elaine. Next person.
I've no idea what to say. I've thought of a subject, so I'm just going to say something random. That's it, really.
I'm going to say Ian.
See you, Father Wally. What are you up to tonight, man?
That has to be Ian. So I've got one person wrong.
Yeah, you did. It's me. Oh, so I was told to. You told me.
Right.
Ready?
Going in.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
when I do my workout, I'm like really going in anyway, like I just get it done and I don't really talk to anyone, nobody approaches me. And on the other hand, I am a little bit anxious that someone's going to try and talk to me and then I'm not going to hear what they just said, because then it's going to come across like I'm being rude, ignoring them, which is not the case. So, mixed feelings, mixed feelings. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to get my workout done. It is an upper workout. I have about 9 exercises to do. So, this is future Lydia here talking. Honestly, this was the only workout that I was able to film in the gym because there were just so many people that day and I really wanted to respect their privacy by not showing their faces in my video. So, yeah. Well, that was a really bad workout day for me. It was my newest upper leg exercises and couldn't do it. Literally couldn't do it. And there were so many people in there as well, using all the equipment that I need. So I had to wait for a really long time. But I should have got it done, but I just don't feel good about it at all. Anyways, on to the next. No, so I've got my earnose on, so if I need to lie there, just let me know. Do you have a cookie latte? Can I bet that one? Medium. Yeah, fair enough. No, that's not really Costa. No, I don't know. Thank you. 65. Thank you very much. Okay, so that wasn't actually bad ordering at Costa. The lady that I had was really polite, and obviously it depends on who's serving you on the day, but she kind of used like this universal language of pointing down as if to say, do I want to eat in or take it out, and that's really easy for anyone to follow. I'm sure it would have been a different experience if I hadn't let the worker know beforehand about my hearing situation, so just be confident when you're ordering at the till. Hi, so I got back home and nobody was in the flat, not even the cat, so everything was really like cut off for me. So when I have both my hearing aids out, everything sounds quite damp. It feels like in my view of my percentages, it goes from like 100% to maybe 20%. Obviously, that's not an accurate depiction, but that's how I feel. So yeah, everything just very damp. Maybe also feel like I'm underwater, but like I can't hear bubbling sound or anything. It's just flat out nothing. Somebody coming. Yeah, I've actually been alright with how today has been because usually I cannot go a whole day without my hearing aid. Like, I feel like it's very suffering just not having noise. Like, I prefer to be around noise. So, yeah, when I'm at home or I'm out and about, I look around more than usual to make sure that I'm not missing anything and all of that. But I can't be on the lookout all the time. Like a cyclist will just go past me and I probably didn't hear them running their bag. And there was one time actually this week that I almost clashed into a cyclist, and it's just because I didn't hear them. And that was with both hearing aid in, by the way. So obviously with no hearing aid in, well, kind of like the same outcome. And no, there were so many moments today that I didn't get to capture because it was just so quick. Like there was an ambulance coming and I didn't hear the siren sound at all. I asked my mum to make sure, were they making noises, and she was like, yeah, but no, I didn't hear anything of that. Yeah, cyclist, ambulances, because it's all high frequency pitch as well, and so I've got high frequency hearing loss, so that makes sense. What I also didn't manage to capture is conversation that was happening at my mum's workplace. Just on a whim, I would hear a sound and then I wouldn't hear anything for a while. But it kind of goes like in and out. When I had both my hearing aids out, my lip reading concentration is like 4 or 5 times more harder because the sound are just not coming on every single time. It's like on, off, depending on people's pitch and the tone. When I'm speaking right now, I can hear like the lower range of my voice, and I can hear like all the like when I just like range of my voice, there is like a different. I don't know how to describe it other than to go like that. I don't know if this is making sense, but that's the way I describe it. So yeah, when I'm talking like this without my hearing aid, I feel it more in my body as opposed to when I have my hearing aid in. Like when I have them in, I can just hear myself, but I'm not focusing so much on the vibration that's happening around here when I'm speaking. There had been multiple times where my hearing aid battery had died, whether that's during a performance or just out and about in public, and I did not have my spare battery on me. It's really easy to just get really frustrated about it. Yeah, it's annoying and it also bring on anxiety, but I think it's also very much a mindset shift. So like when I went to Costa today, yes, I was a little bit anxious, but I didn't let that show. So I said to the lady that I haven't got my hearing aid in, so if you need me to speak louder, just let me know. And that just like gave me that reassurance that I've done my part, and how they react to you is not in your control. Like you've done all you can do, and I'm normally a very positive girl, so I come across positive and smiley, and that really helped with getting things moving smoothly, and not stressing about it because like there's no need to stress. And I don't think it's fair when deaf people don't inform hearing people that they are deaf and then blame them for whatever action had occurred. Like I don't think that's right. So it's really up to the deaf person how they bring up information, and we have to take some responsibility for that. And that's why normally I have the most positive outcomes or positive experiences with hearing people.